Here we are. Hello, hello, hello. I am Jill with Upsadaisies. I almost went live on the wrong page, which I did the same thing last night. Okay, tablet's thinking. Okay, hello. If you're here, say hi. I see one person on, Josie. I see 3 people on. Who's here? Say hi, please. Please, please. Josie, hello. Hello. So this is part 2 of this little table. Of course, I'm waiting for the tablet to turn on so I can see the comments. So yesterday, when we finished, I was messing around with this table a little bit more, and I ended up coming down here with more mud pie, and then I brought my custom teal blue turquoise color, and I ended up dry brushing it up the legs more and on the top, and I posted some pictures on the Upsadaisies page, and it already looks amazing. Already looks amazing. And today we're gonna take this starting to look amazing table to the next level and just push it over the top. Push it way over the top, and it's gonna be spectacular. Very excited. I did throw a coat of Meltdown on this just a few minutes ago, just so that it was brought all the natural colors out. Here we go. Now I can see the comments, but you know what? I'm not sure that it's showing me every comment, so I'm going to go back up. Hello, Teresa. Catherine, hello. Sprinkled, thank you. I love that. I appreciate the sprinkles. So let me see. I'm going to put this here so I can read these, hopefully. And my tools for today. Actually, I'm going to bring you in really close here, and I'm going to grab this. And so this was the paper we put on here yesterday, and this table has this detail grooved inlay. It's actually quite detailed for a piece of wood that's inlaid, and you can see here on the edges, this is where I dry brushed some of my custom color up and on the legs, and it just, the coffee primer that's underneath with the dry brush of my custom teal, it almost turns the coffee into like a bronze color. It's really, really amazing now. I mean, just the look of it is just like, wow. So today I am going to be playing with my metallic paints. I'm looking for my little book here. I had kind of mixed up some custom colors, and I had mixed my blue diamond with my emerald forest, and I got this gorgeous, I'm going for, like, you know, just kind of a patina effect. And so patina plus my statuary should make this thing really, really pop. I know it's going to pop because statuary makes everything look fantastic. So I am going to mix these two. Josie, the paper is gorgeous. This was only one small section of it. I sure hope that you can find it on Jane's page. It is a redesigned paper. I don't know the name of it because I just have like a couple of chunks left. So right here is my emerald forest. And emerald forest is the deepest. You can see that right there. The deepest green. It's absolutely spectacular. And here I have my blue diamond. Now, you can create patina with just these two alone, but I just wanted to deepen up this shade a little. So I'm just going to play around with it, and I'm not going to mix it into the same spot too close. I'm just gonna keep them separated a little bit. And now I'm gonna take my palette knife and start mixing into here. I don't want to make it too light right away. But yep, I'm gonna add more. And I know if you guys have been watching me at all, you've heard me say it once or twice. Use a palette knife to mix your paints, you guys. If you do it in a brush, all that paint's just going to get up into the ferrule and it's just going to get stuck up there. And then when you're painting, you're going to be painting along and you're going to have your custom color. And then all of a sudden you're going to be painting. And then the paint's going to start coming out of the ferrule and your paint is going to change and you're going to starting to have mixed colors. I think that is really good, but I need it to be a smidgen lighter. So I'm going to add a little more. I'm just going for a color that I have in my head. You know, like patina. Oh gosh, look at that. That is it. That is it. That is the color I had in my head. Not even sure where it came from, but that's it. That is gorgeous. I'm going to back some of this off this palette knife. Backing some off. I don't need it on the front. So, I'll back you up just a... That looks good. Back it up. I'm just going to use my finger and get some of this off. I don't want to waste the stuff that's on the front of the blade. I'm not going to use the front of the blade. At least not yet. So, I'm starting off with just a smattering on my blade. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this where I want to bring some accent colors on, which is always going to be my corners for sure. And I'm going to get more on here. And then I'm going to just start dragging it up. I think the most incredible thing about a palette knife is that you absolutely don't always know what pattern you're going to get, right? Depending on how flat your blade is. But as you're creating, you just go with it. Just go with it. I'm not going to cover all of this. I just want some of this gorgeous metallic to be hidden here. Okay. Yesterday, I put... Was it baking soda? I always forget. I think I grabbed baking soda and I put that in with my primer stuff when I made this mix. So on here, in some spots, there is some like bumps and thickness, which is going to be great because this is going to catch it. So I'm going to drag some of this up. I'm going to hit this and I'm going to bring some of this color down. If you don't like a spot, just, you know, you can take your fingers and spread it around if you want to. You can rely on just your knife. I kind of like to do a little of everything. So the paint is coming through. And my mixed color is coming through here. I want to make sure I get my... Really want it on the corners. Kind of like, you know how anybody who plays with like decor waxes, you know how you always like to get the corners. So actually I have a little play around with my fingers here too. Bringing this color around. And I'm going to grab my statuary and bring that into the fold so that I get multiple colors. Gosh, sometimes I just love a good drag from the palette knife. You can't recreate, it's hard to recreate that look of the drag. And I'm going to check on my tablet to see if you guys can see this. Otherwise, I'm going to bring the camera down further. Okay, you can see the marks. Good, you can see the marks. let me go back up here. I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Janet, hello. Hello, Mother. Teresa, thank you. I really love these colors. Tammy, thank you. Teresa, thank you. It's really amazing. I just cannot tell you guys enough. This coffee undercover primer is like one of my new favorite colors. I mean, if I had known that I could put a coffee base under and then come in here with these teals and create a bronze look, it's just amazing. I'm going to pick the whole camera up, even though I have paint all over my fingers, just so you can really see this color. It's like bronze. I'm loving it. All right, let me grab some statuary. And I'm going to throw statuary on this side of my little thing. I'm going to grab a different knife, different shape, different size. I don't need that much. Pull some off. And now I'm just going to come up into the darker spots with my statuary and drag. And drag it. Now I'm thinking the statuary and my custom color are, oh my God, this is gorgeous. If I want to thin it out in a spot, I can just drag my finger through it. Oh, wow. Drag it along. The beauty of having some of my texture that I put into this paint with the baking soda is every once in a while it'll catch a spot. And I'm going to bring this across here. Now once you start playing with something like this, you could just play for hours. Well, of course, it's not going to take you hours. You're going to be done so fast, you're going to be like, oh my God, now I have to go get another project to play with. I'm going to show you this side in just a second. I haven't even put my blue colors on yet. Look at this pop. Look at this pop. It's like the best patina ever. It's getting, you know, like rusty, corroded. I'm gonna mix that blue in with the copper. Hi, Cougar. Oh gosh, everybody, Cougar is here. Cougar is my orange cat who demands to be picked up, and when I do not pick him up, he will just decide to start clawing me. Coogies, yes, good kitty. I'm like, you guys, I'm loving this so much. Hi, Bridget, hello. Thank you guys. I mean, I'm just so in love with this. I'm going to bring some more of this blue-greeny color that I created across here. I'm putting more of the blue. I don't even know. It's my combination between my Emerald Forest and Blue Diamond. I am putting that in as much dark spaces so that I get a multiple coloring going on there. And then if I bring the statuary into the greener areas, it makes it pop over here. And I am trying to mix them a little in some spots. Make sure you guys can kind of see. I'm going to take that bluer color. And it even pops really, really well on in the teal sections. Yeah, want it on that corner. I'm not sure if you guys can hear, but that cat is squawking. He's in another room and he's squawking. And I'm going to come back for the statuary. And I'm going to come up. This is just making a huge impact. You know what this kind of reminds me of is turquoise. It's a turquoise and a patina. I think it is awesome. If you don't like an area, just feather it out a little. You can do that. The beauty about palette knives, you guys, is that you're gonna get a very organic pattern and play, because you're not gonna have it in your hand holding it the exact same way every time you're using it. You may have a little bit too much pressure, you may have it tilted slightly, and depending on if you have some texture, the texture is going to hit it in different spots, but you can like help it around. You can even go in with it on your finger, of course, and highlight some spots that you want to. I always like making sure that my corners are covered. I just like to have a good corner highlight. Gotta have my corner highlight. Wow. I'm liking it. I'm bringing the statuary more in here. I'm gonna play with this. Bring it down. Smudge it a little. So here is the original coffee color, and when I brought my original blue-green up, I got the bronze underneath. And now you can see I've got my statuary, and in here in the dark spots are the mix of my blue diamond and my enchanted forest. Don't want to forget the inside. Now, with legs, I'm always forgetting something on the inside of the leg, right? Go around and around and around until I make sure I found every corner. Oops, let me come back here. Hi, Bobby. Hello. Yeah, not a workaholic. I just love painting furniture. I mean, I never kind of have like 100% of a plan, like where I'm going to go. And then I start playing, and then it just transforms itself into something, which I think is amazing. I'm going to bring the statuary inside this leg more. Make sure you guys can see where I'm at. I'll back it up a little. There. I was just in here on this leg. I'm going to drag a little, bring it up. Got like a nice big heavy area there. I'm going to try to, I don't want them to be identical. I just want them to be a good match. I wanted it weighted well. Weighted. Let me grab this, and there we go. I love using my knives, but every once in a while it really is just, sometimes I just have to break out with the fingers. I just cannot believe how much I am in love with these two front legs. Can you guys see these? Make sure they are just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Hello, Diane. Welcome. Okay, I'm going to keep coming around. I need to make up a little bit more. Let me just grab another. I'm going to grab this. I really like this round one, so I'm going to take all this paint here that's harder to grab with the flat. There we go. All right, I'm going to come in here. Lighter colors, I'm bringing up the darker light arms and down from the top. Hey, buddy. Yes, hi. I got cats talking. My dog just left. I think he got bored. These colors, I'm so happy with these colors. So happy with these colors. I am looking for, there's a towel. So you can see where I'm going with this. I'm going to let this stuff sit for just a minute. Oh, I have a gun right here. Here we go. The liquid Pixie, it dries really fast, but I have spots where I put it on like kind of clumpy. So I just want to make sure that I dry the clumps before I do something stupid and like grab it and pick it up. All right, I want to move this around here. And I'm just going to flip it this way just in case. So this is the top. It is going to be upside down. All right. So for this, I want to bring some of these colors up here. And for this, I am definitely going to use my finger because I wanted to get the statuary and glaze over the top of this design. So I'm going to try to just come in here and go over. Don't get too much on your finger. It's kind of like stenciling. It's better to go in and keep applying it to your finger than it is to put too much at any one spot. I'm not sure if are you guys able to, yes, I'm checking the tablet to see if you guys can see the tone here. Yeah, it's popping up a few spots. Let me also lower it. Down, going down. Left to loose and right to tight. If I do this, that would probably help. Put it at an angle. Put it at an angle. And I'm going to go in the same thing with my finger in the other one and try to hit like some other spots. Blend in my custom green, teal, blue, patina, whatever color we're going to call this. Almost I'm going to hit like the inner edge more with this. And maybe a little bit more on the edge here. And statuary up there too. You can play with this stuff, like just so much fun. Between the palette knives and the finger painting, it's amazing. Again, in this section I'm using my finger just because I can kind of get it in the spots that I really want it to hit. Drag over the texture. Now my fingers are completely, I had one finger that I was using for one color and the other for the other one, and I've gone and mixed them up, so they both of my fingers are like patinaed. Hello, Lynn, welcome. Thank you, Diane. This one right here is statuary straight out of the bottle, and this one right here is a mix of my Enchanted Forest and my Blue Diamond. So these two mixed up, and I'm getting this. The only thing I can call it is patina. Josie, we need to bottle this one. We'll just call it Jill's Patina. Patina. I have created a different colorful patina just with the Blue Diamond and the statuary. It's a little bit lighter, but this is kind of nice and dark. Make sure you guys can see. And it is just hitting some of the raised edges. I'm even hitting on this inside edge of the, we'll call it a frame. And right here there's a bunch of wood graining texture, which that hit really nice. If you think in any one spot you're getting too much of the blue-green, you can just come back in with your statuary and even it out. This has been sealed. That was the one thing I was able to get done today. And so when I am done with playing with my liquid here, it's done. It's all done and ready to go. Except for, I'm going to try to make a drawer. I'm going to try to make a drawer. Fingers crossed, you guys. I'm going to try to make a drawer. And then I will stage it. I'm really hoping I can figure out how to make a drawer. I took some drawers that I have kicking around here, and unfortunately none of them fit. Need a little more statuary. This is like, I don't think that the colors, the camera is really doing any justice to the colors here. And I don't know why can you guys see how much of a sheen I'm getting from, yeah, I think right there in the corner, that's a pretty good one. You can see those colors there. Oh, and this corner up here, it's like amazing. This corner right here, oh, there, that's a good money shot of my colors right there. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. I'll turn it this way so you can see it. Front side up, there. Oh, okay, as the light hits it, you can see the colors change. And what I think I really like the most about this is that when you are looking at this piece from like any angle, when you see the top and you see all these colors, and then you look past them and you see the legs, you're picking up all sorts of colors down here that are up there. I'm loving it. So I'm just gonna keep going here. I need some more statuary. Okay, so Yeah, instead of me creating a brand new color, just mix those two. Just mix those two. And I had a towel. There it is. Oh, let's see. Thank you, Kimberlyn. Thank you for sprinkling. I just appreciate the sprinkles so much. Oh, thank you, Terry Jo. Thank you for sprinkling. Thank you, you guys. I just so appreciate. I appreciate the sprinkles, the shares, the everything so much. And I'm just bringing my statuary around again. I'm not even sure if I show you. Oh, there you go. And anywhere I think it's too much, I'm just gonna stick my finger in there and drag it around, drag it down, drag it up on this corner. I do want to make sure that I got a good edge on that corner. And where's my blue-green one? Here it is. Okay, I'm just going to put it on my finger. Drag, blend, just so we get a good mix of my patina color. Do not be worried and go left to right, top to bottom, and check. Like, am I even on this side? Am I even on that side? Because you're not going to be, so don't worry about it. I'm going pretty heavy-handed because I am just absolutely in love with these colors, and you can still see the paint underneath. So I am going to have fun with putting as much on there as I want. If for any reason I hated it, I could just go back and mix up some more of my custom paint and paint over it, but I'm not going to. I like the heavy hand. I want this thing to be like rusted. If you're going to mix up your own custom paints, you guys, be sure to make yourself a good little swab that you can always refer back to. And be like, is that the same paint? That's slightly darker. Tiny bit darker. Or be happy with your different shades of custom. Yeah, I think that's good. Custom. Oh, I just had an idea. Oh my god. How cool would a piece be? Ombre metallic. Ombre metallic. Oh, gosh. Totally see it. Mixing these in with the blue diamond and the enchanted forest, you could do an entire ombre piece in metallics. How fun would that be? That would be gorgeous. Ombre metallic. You heard it here first. This girl right here. This girl right here. As I stick my melon right in the way, right? That makes it easy for you guys to watch, right? When I stick my head in the way. It's always a memory thing. Jill, get your head out of the way of the camera. They don't want to see your melon. Who likes to play with metallics? Are you afraid to? Do you think it's just not your style? Do you think that it's just for a look that's not going to be popular later? Do you think like I don't ever need metallics. What am I going to need metallics on? I'm interested to know what you think. Because I can tell you, on every single classic dresser that I do, whether it's pure white or pure black, blue, you name it, I have metallic on there. Even when I distress down to wood, I cover that distressed wood with a tiny bit of like statuary. And the reason being is because it enhances the wood color. And it has a very, very, it has the metallic shimmer, but it's not screaming at you, look at me, I'm metallic. So even on a completely classical distressed dresser, if I put the statuary on the wood spots, just a hint, people don't see it as statuary. They see it as, oh, look at that wood. No, it's the statuary saying, hey, look at me, I'm beautiful wood. That's just a little thing I do. Oh, I want to see that frame. I bet it's going to be gorgeous, Josie. Absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to see it. Oh my God, you guys. Next piece, Jean. I think so. I definitely think I need to do the ombre. I think it would be super fun. Super fun. I can just see it. I'm just like, I'm in my head while I'm trying to work on this. All I can think of is ombre, white to black, ombre, white to pink, or just to red. I mean, Crimson Tide and the white sand would be incredible. Oh, you're gonna frame that finally. That is excellent. Can't wait to see that, Angel. That is gonna be awesome. I'm going back to my finger again, you guys. I just want some dragging on the inside of this leg here. Just want to drag some of that on some of the bumps from the. Okay, now I want to see in this tablet if you guys can see all of these colors. Wow, okay. In the tablet, it's looking bluer, and in my eyes, it is greener. I mentioned that yesterday. It's greener, and I'm not sure why there's so much of a difference, but it's a little greener. Oh, look at that. There's a whole section of leg down here that I totally skipped. That's what I do. Oops, wrong one. Just totally switch these palette knives out again. You are blue. It doesn't matter that I'm mixing them, but trying to be consistent. Trying. There, that's good. That is good. And this is the back of a leg. It's not like anybody's going to really notice it, I think. I'm going to work on the inside of this one again. Let me bring you over here. So this one over here is looking kind of, yeah, bare. So I'm going to come in with more of my blues. And I got a touch bit more than I want right there. Having a little bit of the texture in the paint sure is helpful because it's grabbing onto those tiny bits of nubbin. I'm calling it nubbin, you know, it's the texture in my paint. Get that bronze corner detail that I like. All right, let me go back to these comments here. All right. Hey, Pat, welcome. Hello. Yeah. Excited and nervous. Yes. I'm hoping. Diana, hello. Welcome. We're just sitting here playing with my custom created combination, which is my blue diamond and my enchanted forest. And this is statuary down here. And I'm just using my palette knives and my finger to hit the bumps and paint marks that I left when I coated this yesterday, when I painted it yesterday, pardon me. And now I'm just hitting all the fun stuff with the metallics. This down here has got like bumpy, and drag lines. I love good texture, you guys. Just love the good texture. And I'm going to be sure to stage this thing so that I can get like the best pictures. If I need to, I'm going to do close-ups. Whatever I need to do. Whatever I need to do. Can you guys see the inside of this leg here? Again, if you don't like where it's sitting or you want to blend it out a little more, just move it around. I want a line on the inside of this leg. I want a line on the inside of that leg. I want my corners to have a nice accent. People don't realize what they're looking at, but they just know there's something about that leg that they like. With this knife, it looks like I'm good almost everywhere except right here on the back side now. Drag that in on the darks and the statuary on the light. And bottom of that leg, I forgot about that one. Top of this one is really, really good. I'm going to use my finger and drag it across some of this. It's amazing! It's awesome. I've been thinking like, oh, I'm gonna make sure that it looks like it's rusted just in different areas. But then when I got started, I'm like, nope, I'm going everywhere I want to go. Because I can do whatever I want. I don't have to follow any rules. It's my piece. As spectacular as it wants to be. You are spectacular. Okay, there's a funny thing, you guys. This little table I had at the bottom of the steps in our family room, and because I had been moving things around, I put dog food just on it, just keep the dog food off the floor. And yesterday I grabbed it, dropped the dog food on the floor. Painted this. I knew it could be a really cute little table. Okay, I'm going to step back here where you guys are. Wow. I think done because I like how it's splotty. Does that make sense? You know how it's like, it's not even. It's not even. Shouldn't be even. Let me put that back up here. I'm gonna back this camera up. Let's see. Oh, there's the inside of this leg. How? I swear, I think legs like just as you're working, they keep turning and they like keep like I'm getting out of the way of her. I almost thought I had everything. Getting out of her way. She's coming through. And sploosh. Sploosh. Okay, now painting is not any fun if you guys don't make sounds, okay? I'm going to tell you that right now. Jane can tell you that for sure. That I always have to make sounds. Gots to make the sounds. That's probably why I paint with no radio and stuff on, is because I like to hear myself making sounds. Booyah, I think I caught every spot that I had been missing. Oh, I'll give it a once. I'll do another once over just in case. Over and under. There we go. Oh, there's a spot right there. Not every spot has to have color on it, but yeah, I'm doing it. I want some here. Want some more of this here. There, some of that on top of there. Yeah, and you can even layer on top of layer on top of layer. Let it one dry, then add some more on top. Yeah, because rust is like layers of stuff, right? So this section here that's dry now, let's go over the top of it. Add a little more dimension to it. Oh yeah, I like that. Adding way more dimension. Layering up my colors. Just play. I'm gonna give you a close-up on some of these spots that I have just like doubled up my paints, because I think it's like really, really fun where the multiples are dragged into one another. Look at the sheen. Just from every angle and direction, you guys, this thing is popping. And I'm just loving the detail on this front. I don't even know what you call it. It's like it's molding. I want to call it molding, but it's an inlay. So it's a molded inlay of the wood top. And it really is popping every time you move it. Now I'm hoping, when I stage it, I'm going to take pictures so that you can definitely see what I was talking about. Like when you look past the paper, down the legs, you're getting some of these colors in the different dimensions down here. So that's it. That is the little table with my metallics. That is it. And it only took 2 days. And that's just because I really wanted to let the paint set up, because it was kind of like thicker in spots because I had the texture in there. Oh, go back here. Oh, thank you, Josie. Thank you. Betty's here. Hi, welcome. Oh, thank you, you guys. Thank you, thank you. Only 2 hours? That's not bad. Was it another hour? Again, I'm going to stage it, and I will take pictures and make sure that the color really comes through. And I got lights everywhere here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new lights in here. So I'm thinking I should be able to get some good stage pictures. And we'll post them on my page in Paint Pixie. And you guys can see the finished product. And again, this paper right here is a redesign. And you should be able to find that right on janebelante.com under papers. There's more sections that have flowers and more sections that have text. This is just a small chunk of the paper. It does have lots of pretty pink flowers. So you know I like it. Pink and patina. Pink and patina. Pink and patina. Pink and patina. I think I might have to create a pink patina something. Something. All right, you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you missed the part 1 that was yesterday at 7 o'clock, you can go back. Otherwise, I'll post part 2 as well on my page. No, she doesn't have it in stock. Oh, well, if 3 or more people, groups of 3s order, or buy 3 sheets yourself, because you're going to want to use all of it. You can totally see it on the inside of a, what is it, like a secretary that has the top section and the doors. I can totally see it in there. Open it and be like a pink inside, a gray outside for a girl's room. Oh, be a beautiful place to stack makeup or shoes, too. So many projects, so little time, right? All right, you guys, thank you all for joining me. Have a wonderful afternoon. I love you guys, and I will see you soon. I think Saturday morning, live somewhere. I think so. Oh, my God. Have a wonderful day, you guys. Thanks. Bye-bye.